Let's start with, are you reading closely and looking? Let's circle the question mark and go back to the beginning of the sentence. It says, which of the following is a true comparison? Let's circle that word comparison. That means that we're going to be using our compare symbols to see which one is bigger or smaller. So let's cross off the R and the U and let's read the details. It says Axel and Stephen each ate a king-size candy bar. That just means the biggest size candy bar. Axel ate 2/8 of his candy bar and Stephen ate 6/8 of his candy bar. So let's cross off the R and let's circle some clues. Let's start with the question. We need to figure out which of the following answer choices is a true comparison. So we're looking for the right one. I know that this is about Axel and Stephen and that they each ate some candy bars. I know that Axel ate 2/8 of his candy bar and Stephen ate 6/8, and I'm going to label that with an S so I don't forget that that fraction goes with Stephen. And then I'll label this one with an A2 for Axel. Okay, now that we're done circling and labeling, we can start with our 3-step. What should I do first? The main idea. That's going to say, which is true? And my most important details are the fractions for Axel and Stephen. So I'm going to label the first one for Axel, which is 2/8. I know that Stephen's is 6/8. And I'm going to compare them here, and then I'm just going to eliminate my answer choices down here. So I noticed that the numerators are different and the denominators are the same. The denominators tell me about the size of the pieces, and since they both have the same number, the pieces are the same size. So now I just need to look at which one has more total parts. Well, this one has more. And it kind of goes along with the song that I taught you guys too. The numerator shows which is greater. Which one is greater, 2 or 6? 6 is greater. So this is going to be the bigger fraction. And the bigger fraction gets the biggest number of dots. If I go ahead and build the 2/8 and the 6/8, you will also be able to see why the 6/8 is still bigger. So I need to take out my 8s. I'm going to build 2/8 for Axel. I'm going to build 6/8 for Stephen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as you can see, 6/8 is a lot more than 2/8. And just like I said before, since they both come from the 8s as their total, each piece is going to be the same size. And since 6 pieces is more than 2 pieces, that's why 6/8 is greater. Okay, now that we have that done, let's go ahead and circle that one, and let's go through our answer choices. So the first answer choice says 2/8 is greater. Well, that's not true. The symbol's pointing the wrong way. The next one says 6/8 is greater than 2/8. Yes, because it does have the biggest number of dots, just like our 6/8 does. So that's a maybe. The next answer choice says that they're equal. That's not true. 6/8 was bigger. And this one says that 2/8 is bigger, but that's not true. The 6/8 gets the greater number of dots. So our answer is the butterfly.